Antonio Pierce deservedly got the interim tag removed and is the Las Vegas Raiders head coach. The Raiders are blocking interviews for defensive coordinator Patrick Graham for other defensive coordinator jobs, so unless he's getting a head coaching job, he's staying. Former Los Angeles Chargers GM Tom Telesco got the Raiders GM job too. All they need now is a good offensive coordinator. Of course, they've been doing their due diligence with their share of candidates, but none of them have stood out so far. However, there are 2 candidates they have yet to interview that I believe their offensive coordinator search should come down to. The Raiders should come out of this offseason with either Zach Robinson or Kliff Kingsbury as their guy. The offense would mightily improve with either one of those 2 presiding over it. Robinson is currently the passing game coordinator for the Los Angeles Rams. That means he works under Sean McVay. McVay's from the Mike Shanahan coaching tree, that's the West Coast offense and zone blocking in the running game. However, McVay's offense has evolved to the point that his Rams led the NFL in power gap blocking running plays in 2023. McVay's running game is married to his passing game too. They constantly put guys in motion to get the leverage to block certain defensive players on running plays. Then when they pass, they make everything look the same and fake the block. Next thing you know, the Rams have receivers running wide open down the field to make the offense more vertical. McVay's offense was number 7 in total yards, 8 in points, 10 in passing, and 11 in rushing. What the Rams are doing is what the doctor ordered for the Raiders and their personnel. The Raider offense was good in 2022 with Josh Jacobs in the running game married to Devontae Adams in the passing game. Robinson comes from an evolved, adapted West Coast offense. Kingsbury comes with a little bit of an NFL resume on his own. That resume tells us he isn't head coaching material. At least not yet, but he's a great offensive mind. He comes from the Mike Leach coaching tree. Leach is the original designer of the air raid offense that's trending into the NFL after taking over college football. The air raid is called the air raid for a reason, as the offense is made to throw the ball a lot, but that isn't the case with Kingsbury. He adapted his air raid offense into more of a running offense. In 2018, before Kingsbury got to the Arizona Cardinals, they were last in the NFL in rushing. When Kingsbury got there in 2019, they were 10th in rushing. They were 7th in 2020 and 10th again in 2021. As far as the passing game goes, the air raid is known more for the quick game. That's why the offense is made to throw the ball so much, but Kingsbury brought the vertical game into the air raid offense. He has a deep route in just about every pass play in his playbook. Kingsbury adapted his air raid offense too. So here's the choice you're making when choosing between McVay and Kingsbury. You're choosing between the old school West Coast offense that has been adapted to fit the modern NFL and the more trendy air raid offense adapted to fit the more traditional NFL. Which would you choose? It would depend on who the Raiders have at quarterback, among other things, right? I know I got a little curious about the possibility of the Raiders trading up for Caleb Williams when I first heard of Pierce's interest in Kingsbury. I kept hearing little things here and there about owner Mark Davis's GM hire being based on their willingness to trade up. No, I don't know for sure if this is true or not, but they did say that Williams is the guy that Davis wants. So I guess right now it's just something for us all to think about. Oh yeah, it's Lions season too. Pierce's guy Jaden Daniels is coming from Brian Kelly's pro-style offense, so I'm not so sure the air raid would be for him though. There could be another air raid quarterback the Raiders have interest in. There are a bunch of them coming out in this draft. Again, it's Lions season, so we'll see. Man, we got stuff going on in the NFL every day, so it's hard to keep up. Raheem Morris got the job out in Atlanta, so he's going to interview Robinson to be his offensive coordinator out there. They work together with the Rams, so this just might happen. And if it does, I expect it to be Kingsbury to the Raiders all the way. It may be that already. And if that happens, combine that with the rumor that Davis really wants Williams, and man, I can't help but wonder if trading up for Williams is the plan. But it is Lions season, so you never know. Thank you for watching. See you next time.